Another vlog. Today I just want to talk about just what's going on in culture, the other side of the pond, America, in terms of the music industry moguls. P. Diddy currently being arrested for racketeering, trafficking, kidnapping, you name it, a whole bunch of charges against him for being a very bad man, for being a man with power and abusing his position. And it is quite shocking because the level of like sophisticatedness of his power and his connection with the police and how he was always scot-free, and it's just, I mean, what I'm watching, it just seems like an episode of Empire, you know. That's what it seems like. And I just feel like these sitcoms are like based on reality and now they're coming to life, and all these bad people, such as Cookie's white husband, is finally going down. And it's just like these are based on real characters. Like these sitcoms are literally based on real characters. And now we're just seeing a domino effect of all the people coming out now that he's finally going down. And victims that, have kept their mouth shut suddenly are saying that, for, self-interest reasons, are now opening up their gobs. When it suited them, they were quiet. They were very quiet about the abuses he took part in because they were on the payroll. So like he's sort of like involved everyone into like a giant spider web, and because of that connection with him, and now they just don't know how to get out of that spider web. Now everybody's moving their assets away from him, because he's going down. They don't want to be tied down with him, and he made sure to involve a lot of celebrities and then have something compromising against them and then use it against them. So it's literally blackmail. So this is what criminals do, organized criminals. And we are seeing the celebs in a different light. Like, and just there's just too much worshipping of these celebs, and there's too much worshipping just to get a quick buck, just to make money. They turn a blind eye and just don't say anything, and have people online defending them till the very last, to the end, basically. Even to the point while he's in prison, there's people still defending him. Somebody wrote, "Oh well, who are we to judge? We're Christians, blah blah blah." And that's just the levels of sophistication of power these people play in protecting their public image, like because they want to come back. They want to do like I went to jail and I'm clean now, and they're literally that sophisticated and organized, like. And just hearing Jaguar Wright, she was made to seem like the angry black woman, the angry crazy black woman, but everything she's saying is literally truth. And I feel like God has used her to bring the truth out, and we're going to see a lot of other celebrities that she wishes will also face justice, like Diddy. And also celebrities such as J-Lo, who took advantage of her white privilege and ignored all the abuses as long as it was self-serving her. And it's just, that's one thing about human beings that I just can't stand, using people to get far in life and discarding them when you don't need them, or pretending you don't know that person when it doesn't suit you. Like, people like that are just scum. I'm sick and tired of people like that, and I just want to see people like J-Lo be held accountable. They forever rewrite the script and point whatever narrative to make themselves look innocent, like shape-shifting. I cannot stand them. When they knew the abuses that he did, and they just turn a blind eye because of their selfish desire to succeed. And I just don't feel any sympathy for these people. To a point, even Cassie, like, yes, it's sad what happened to her, but she still got a $30 million deal. Do you know what I mean? And she still capitalized on her white privilege, and You know, whereas poor Kim is dead, you know, she kept very quiet about Kim, but then even the changing of narrative of Cassie, like, she was with him for money, financial reasons, and then to turn now see herself as a victim, like, she's not innocent in all this either. She just happened to have got a very good lawyer. She knew that Diddy was going down, so she thought, let me make my money, let me get a cut, you know, before all the drama. And that's what she did. She just got a good lawyer. And now she's allowed to be seen as a victim because of her white privilege. So yeah, so all these so-called victims, oh God, shaped. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, because you're going to see a lot of shifting and hiding and, you know, backtracking and deleting. Just for those who don't know, this is rice water and some castor oil, and it's like a pre-poo shampoo, they call it, pre-poo shampoo. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of shake, shadow and roll, shake, rattle and roll. See that? I like to mix up the rice water and the castor oil, and as you can see, it's very bubbly. Castor oil rises to the top, and the rice water is in the bottom. So I'm gonna put some of that. I'm doing a live stream.
Dad, to your husband.
Lovely. You look nice. So this is some rice water and some castor oil, and I'm gonna put it on my hair, and I'm just gonna soak it. Please close the door. I'm gonna soak it on my hair. Thank you. Whoa. It's very sticky. I didn't expect that. It's very sticky. You don't even want to know what this smells like. Because you look like Tom Hanks with the haircut. Right, so, oh my God, sorry. Shit, it's dripping. Anyway, I have to put this on my hair. This is supposed to be good for you. So I'm gonna put it on my hair. Rice water and castor oil. I'm gonna use it as pre-poo shampoo. See how it works. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that. Just the drama, and you know, these mega superstars had fun. You know, they were like dancing in the desert. You know, don't get me wrong, some of them have some amazing tunes, but you know, they did rip off a lot of producers. Never paid them, and all these, you know, artists end up mysteriously dead. Do they have any connection to that? Is it all that for money? I mean, the things, and I'm just disappointed that a lot of black men turn a blind eye to abuses, all for money. And I just think it's also because they come from poverty. When you come from poverty, and when you're at the bottom of society, you're more likely to ignore a lot of abuses and I don't know, and just latch on to powerful people and hanger on whatever change they throw at you. These people take advantage, and I believe that P. Diddy took advantage of that. Like, he took advantage of his power and would go back to his community and flaunt it, and had all these people willing to work for him for free. You know, he was dressed the part. He was dressed like he was rich, and they know what they're doing. And unfortunately, the black community was just, you know, because he's so powerful and had, you know, white record producers backing them, defending them, he was untouchable. And it got to a point where Diddy felt he was unstoppable. He thought he was invincible and he can do whatever he wants. You know, and that's the thing with humans. Like, you do not want to give a human being too much power, because it will get to their head. And he had too much power. And I just think we need to be mindful and who we uplift and who we celebrate. You should not be worshipping celebrities. Like, celebrities are not God, okay? Celebrities. I think this will be like the end of, music artists ever having that kind of influence and power again. I don't think they'll be able to have that same level of power and prestige as the days of P. Diddy and now, Jay-Z. I don't think, I think Jay-Z will also face the same issue, the same um, problems as P. Diddy because he's not innocent either. Um, all these artists, like, they're just off their heads, and when there's like drugs and alcohol involved, ooh, when there's drugs and alcohol involved, there's just too much shit that goes on unchecked. And we saw the thing with Megan Thee Stallion and that guy, that rapper. Even though he's a good musician, he had his fans attacking Megan, saying she was lying, record producers, you know, record companies attacking Megan, paying trolls and like I think most importantly the music industry needs to be held accountable, especially towards the treatment of black female artists. Um, they need to play a part in getting involved in uplifting these male rappers and making them untouchable and just act disgusting toward the black community and them being financially robbed of their loyalties and being treated like trash. And it's like a vicious circle, like a vicious like hierarchy. And these music executives, companies profiteering out of black culture, it's never, it's not going down in the communities, but they're just exploiting black artists and black people, black culture. And the people at the bottom don't get much. And these unfair contracts and terms imposed on black artists just shows you how these record companies are, abusing black artists, and they're using people like Diddy to abuse black artists, take away their rights, publishing rights, and all that. He is their go-to. So they'll use people like him, because he's also, you know, taking profits from exploiting black up and coming artists with terrible terms and conditions. And yeah, they use people like Jay-Z, and then they put people like Rihanna on the pedestal to say, look, they made it. It's because they're successful. No, it's not. They made it because they're part of it. They're part of the system, and they made it because the radio companies are playing their music. Do you know what I mean? So they've been paid to play their music. They've been paid to promote them, and then that will equal into sales. Same thing with their tours and stuff, and what's written about them in a favorable light. It's all linked: media, music, and now YouTube. So it was just really interesting watching all this and reading up about all this. All these artists that I used to listen to back in the day. People like Pimp C, and like his amazing verse in Big Pimping. Like, he was such a good rapper. Like, I never knew who he was. I mean, I remember seeing him, but I just remember his verse being amazing. And now I'm like hearing all this thing about, did he die under suspicious controversy reason? People are bringing out all these YouTube conspiracies that seemed fake are true. Like, slowly they're being unearthed, and it's almost like God wants the truth to come out after all these years. And it's just like, it just brought me back to memory lane, listen to these music again. And now they're saying like others are involved, people like Usher, people like Mary J. Blige. It's just unbelievable. Now they're even saying Kris Jenner, that I believe, Ray J. Like, oh my God, like it's It is so interesting to watch. So interesting. For those who don't know, I'm using rice water and some castor oil. It's supposed to be good for your hair, right? So yeah, um, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Really, just wanted to talk about that. It's supposed to be good for your hair, rice water and some castor oil, guys. So yeah, that's a whole lot of drama, you know, a whole lot of drama. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, but just don't worship celebrities, seriously. I mean, yeah, I mean, I know about Britney Spears, like this whole thing started with Britney Spears. I just feel like my childhood, like, wow, you know, all these artists that I admired. Britney Spears, I knew she was under some crazy legal gagging order, like, she had no control, and I just saw how horrible the media were towards her and how she had no freedom, and it just makes you think, like, all these people have all these power and money and deals, but are they really free? And I think if I was Beyonce, I would leave Jay-Z. My God, she needs to have her little emancipation. She needs to do a Tia Mowry, and just like divorce him and start doing YouTube videos and start dancing. Like, she can talk about how free she is and stuff, like, because it is it is full of drama. Like, it was an interesting drama. Jag, you are right. Wow, she's a one powerful woman. Like, listening to her was just really interesting. Like, everything she said is literally true, and I just wonder what made her come out and just tell the truth. I mean, it's just it's amazing. Like, mainstream media is literally listening. Mainstream media like to pretend they don't listen to these little black YouTubers, like, oh, you have no leverage, no power, who's gonna listen to you, you know? And look what happened. Like, Jaguar Wright is literally telling the judges what to do with Diddy. Like, make sure he does a prep walk. I want to see a prep walk. I want to see his passports confiscated. And what do we see? His passports confiscated. His kids' passports confiscated. Like, she is literally dictating what should be done to him, and like, it just shows you it doesn't matter how small you are, little tiny YouTuber, little tiny too, in the midst of the web, you know, with like your 500 followers or something, you still have power. Like, if God wants to elevate you and God wants to influence you, he will do it, you know, and he will use it on people like Jaguar Wright, a former artist whose career has been killed by the elite, you know, by the Beyoncés who don't want to see black women singing, you know. So people like her, it's like the truth season. Like, she is like exposing them, and I think she deserves to enjoy her moment, because everybody called her crazy all these years, and now she's literally giving ideas for punishment of these people. Like, she literally is saying, she is manifesting it, because these people have done her wrong. She has witnessed all these abuses, murders, and God knows what. And now all of a sudden, you know, she's being listened to. I don't know. Um, I can imagine how happy she must feel. And yeah, and I just think God is using her to bring the truth. And I've said it in another comment, but I really think that she's like the oracle in the Matrix. So yeah, I just want to do a quick video on that. And I don't see this rice water. I'm only doing it because that Mary Jane girl said that she can vouch by rice water. Okay, I'm putting this rice water and castor oil that she made up, and I want to see results. I have the same kind of texture hair as Mary Jane. Hers is way greasier than mine, but I want to see if it worked. I've done shea butter. Shea butter was lovely on my, but I've run out, and I can't be bothered to. I have to go to South London to go get some more shea butter because I've run out. So until I go and buy my shea butter, which is all the way in South London, I'm going to be trying my rice water and castor oil. Okay? I just hope my hair doesn't stink, you know, because after a while, this starts fermenting, guys. You know, it starts having a really strong fermenting smell. So I'm currently putting rice water and castor oil on my hair. I'm going to continue doing this. So yeah, I just don't know what to believe, to be honest. I'm just listening to all the drama and all the information, and there is a lot of cancelling going on. Um, it's now reaching mainstream channel. You know, Diddy can't escape from this one. Like, he seems to be going under. I just think that, you know, black public figures being thrown in, like going through public court cases, is definitely very symbolic. Obviously they did the crime, but it's just, it's like, why, you know, you got to this position, why abuse your position, like why hurt your community more? And it's quite sad, um what's happening, but these kind of people have always evaded any sort of justice because of their connections and their money. So it's good that justice is getting served for the innocent people that they've hurt, um, along the way and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on that. Thank you.